I wish you all a very, very happy Mahasivaratri. Yeah. Non-teaching staff, wish you all a very, very happy Shivaratri because spiritual people always say that Shiva gives blessings very easily than Rama and Krishna. So let the Shiva give great blessings on you and your children and your family members, everybody. Once again, wish you a very, very, very happy Shivaratri to all of you. So the other thing is, I think all of you should be aware of the status, especially the status of the students in terms of placements. So now it is the status is we 54% of the students have secured the placements. So okay, I don't know whether it is happy or unhappy, but that is the situation. I am telling you the very situation. And the placement man tells me that we'll do another 20%. If he does the 20%, it is okay. But we are left with only 2 months' time for this academic year. That is the challenge, and that is the big challenge. So we have to cope up with that, and I wish that it would be completed. If it is 75%, it is okay. Anyway, another 10-15% they go for higher education, that is fine. Good. I wish that it should be completed. And it should, we have to achieve that. The other thing is, the important things to be noted on this pretext. Uh, so it is observed that some of the students are taking everything in a very casual way. They are suffering from the attitude problem, and in such a way that EC department, one of the HR of the company is humiliated, and in CSE also, if they have to write the examination, TCS examination, the placement people, department people are forcing or pursued them to register it and go for the examination. And this is there is some kind of easy way of attitude is set, which is not good for the students, for the other years also, third year and second year. So that, okay, I always tell they should enjoy it. That's good. They should be happy. That is one part. But learning is a serious activity, not a very easy going activity, easy activity. They should be serious in the learning also. So one of the interesting part, I don't know, these computer science people has to check it. When I check the students who have not placed their backgrounds, there are around 40 to 45 people who got more than 90% in 10th class, 90% in intermediate, and also securing 90% in the BTech. They are not placed. We have to answer that. It is not 40 people. Even if it is 4 people also, we are answerable for that. The input quality is good, and they are working hard. Their score shows that they are working hard. Even then, they are not placed means not 40. Even 4-5 people are also are there. We are answerable for that. See, when the input quality, if he joins us with 60% or maintaining 60-65%, there is some excuse for the institute and for the faculty also. When everything is around 90%, we have no excuse. But I have not checked the other departments. The other department HODs also, after this break, try to check whether there are any students of that kind who has done extremely well when they are joining us, and doing extremely well after that also, but did get placed. Yes. So numbers okay, 75 getting is okay. If there are few people of that kind, we are to see it very seriously. What is the reason for that? Either any serious gap with the student, or any negligence, or any other factor is affecting him. We have to check and do something. Otherwise, what we say, if somebody asks us, he is not a bad student originally, doing well, putting a lot of work, but not placed. And in addition to that, if he belongs to a middle class or lower middle class, this is a big problem. Yes, we have to really concern of that. That is the reason sometimes these days I am a bit appearing to be frustrated, disappointed kind of thing. It is not that I am not okay. I am not anything on anybody, but only thing whether we are answerable to all these things, all these questions. Yeah, doing well, paid the fees as per the requirement, but not able to do the justification. The government college, they don't bother to answer. We have to answer it. We are, as a responsible people, we have to answer that. So this is the worry. And to make it happen, I request all of you, oh, I request all of you, to strengthen two areas. That is the area of evaluation and the teaching learning process. What is it? I think all of you tell me that we are doing well, but not that. You have to see it again. What are the changes? Structure you need not change. No, I don't expect any change in the structure. But the process of evaluation to make them serious towards the serious learning, that is a very important thing. What is happening is, so I think because of the more number of tests, you must be overloaded in evaluation. So that, you have to distribute the work among all the people. That is number one. When you are doing it, you have to do it. I mean, some of you are compromising your evaluation because students may lose the scholarship. So if they get less marks, they are losing the scholarship. So for that reason, you are compromising the evaluation part at some places. You are thinking on a humanitarian grounds, but the student always thinks in a different way. Whatever we write, we'll get through and all that. Especially the assignments you are given to a group. One boy is doing well, completing the entire assignment. The other three boys are not doing that good. You are not able to check them properly, and you are giving 10, 9, 9, 9. You have to check them thoroughly. You have to ask some questions, or ask them to write what is the principle of it, what is the idea behind that, what is it you learn from this. These things you must have checked it either in orally or in writing. And you can easily differentiate whether he has really done the assignment or not. Easily you can recognize that. Ask them to do it again. I am not asking you to punish them. Ask them to do it again. Let him come back again. In the same way, on the other day, I am sharing the same thing with PM Rao also. So this must be the reason they may lose the scholarship and all that. What is your problem to conduct another test? if they want. Suppose a boy got 68%, he lost the scholarship in 2% or 3% kind of thing. If he improves in one subject, it would be done. So we can conduct a retest again till he reaches the expected level. So please, I ask you, at every phase, please don't dilute the evaluation system. If you dilute it, so first, this is the problem. They require job very, very much, but they are not able to bother to register it. They are not able to bother to enter into the examination. They are not bothered to, make it, a serious attempt. What is this? Out of all the departments, the lowest performance departments are ECE and civil and IT. They are less than 50%, around 48%, 47%. They need some more attention. Not only for the final year students, I am talking to you for first year, second year, and third year students also. Make the students serious towards learning. Let them enjoy otherwise. Let them be happy otherwise. Don't get confused. Please don't get confused. As long as you are on the learning mode and the learning environment, you should conduct the whole thing seriously. See, many students come to me for lots of benefits and other things. Yeah, I tell them, so because you didn't get it, so I am not able to do it. And I am explaining them, even for one student also, why I am not doing it. Naturally, you are expected to score more than 7 points for your placement. So you lose the scholarship, fine. But you are going to lose the very placement. That is more dangerous than losing a scholarship. I'm not compromising even with one student. Because that is a serious thing. All of you are aware that I am very close to the students and listen to them and all that. But at times, when something is a serious thing, we should also react in the same way. So now all the faculty members, especially HODs, after the break, tell them to be, the examination should be maybe difficult. You have to, you have to prepare for them examinations or other tests or other assignments. Not only semester end examination, even the format examinations also we are going to, it must be transparent. It cannot be a secret thing. So we'll take it very seriously, try to prepare well, and otherwise you have to lose marks, you have to be in a disadvantaged position. You explain all the things. It should be a transparent thing, no secret, no confidential, no reservations for us. You explain them. Why you are bothered about that, why you are serious, why you are making it a bit difficult or more serious. You explain this. You are not doing any wrong thing. It should not be a surprise for the student also. We are told very early. No surprise should be there. No unpreparedness should be there. So it should be, we have to prepare them to a serious mode. See, that is a very, the other day I was heard from a company, they got a lot of respect for the institute. They've taken students, 12, 13 students. But their perception is no student has written their resume properly. They've taken the people. Even then, their perception, initial perception is no student has written it properly. It means, yeah, there is some easy way of setting of their mind is into them. Anyway, we'll get something or we'll go and something. It's not good for them, not only for the examination or placements. I'm thinking of the whole life. Going it in an easy way or preparing them for an easy life is not our job. It's not our this thing. We have to prepare them. Again and again, I'm telling you, let them enjoy the other parts of it. Let them learn music, dance, or something, play games. But as long as they come to the learning part, it should be a serious affair. We have to make them like that. Otherwise, we are not preparing them for their life. We are not here to prepare only for the examination or placement. We have to prepare them for their life. So this is one part. Try to explain them and explain the need of, the other things are also there for your explanation. Day to day, this is becoming very tight and it is very difficult. Only the skilled people are only recruited. All these things, try to explain them very clearly. Why you are serious, what made you to be serious. Not the chairman is telling be serious. Yeah, you are concerned about them. You are very much concerned about their future, their life and all that. Try to explain that and make them serious and assist them very seriously, though it takes some time. So this is one part. The second part is strengthening of the teaching learning process also. So teaching learning process, we are taking it granted that everything is going on well. I request all the HODs to spend around the classes, not into the classes, around the classes and verify what is happening, whether the good preparation is done by the teacher or not, good delivery part is done by the teacher or not, and grasping is not there or not, through some interference of surprise tests, some tests or some questions or some asking the same teacher to ask, call one or two students to repeat the same thing what you taught, whether maybe teacher is right, but they are not serious. You have to strengthen the teaching learning process also. With all these things, if you get good results or good this thing, okay, good. Otherwise, scaling and normalization gives you good result has no meaning. This is what you are doing. On normalization, on scaling up, you are doing giving 92, 93% of the results. I am not happy with that. They are diluted results, not actual result. They are very much diluted result. Yes, another day, Piyamira is telling on the presentation 92, 93, 94. Okay, fine if you get it after so much effort or effort of the students. But scaling up and normalization, after normalization, you are making it 90% has no relevance. So at least, otherwise, what will the situation? You can imagine the situation. Now the company people are humiliated, and a visitor is humiliated. Now if you ask them to go to the test, they are after so much persuasion. This is the situation. After some time, if it continues for another 6 months and another 1 year, they lose the respect on the whole system. Means respect towards on faculty. They take everything easy. They come to a conclusion they feel that they are not working for them, they are working for their salary, which is a very dangerous thing. No faculty works for only for salary. For happiness, most of the people work. For the betterment of the students, most of the people work. If you cross that balance, we are in a dangerous situation. Very dangerous situation. Once the student loses the respect for the faculty, whatever we write, left and right, or with the hands or legs, they give the marks. They just give the marks. Or they just bother to go to the details. If that kind of attitude is set among the students, that is the most dangerous thing for the faculty, for the whole system. So that all of you are educated, all of you are good learners, all these things are there. We should not allow the system to cross a border. That is the reason I immediately call you all. Yeah. It is not in the hands of Vice Chancellor or Chairman or somebody. It is in the hand of every faculty member. Every faculty member should feel for this and work for the student, work for his benefit, try to build the right attitudes apart from the transfer of the knowledge. So that is the worrying part. If they lose the respect the faculty, everything is lost. Teachers are teachers. That's it. They are the everything. Please don't allow the system to come to that level. Whatever we write, they give the marks. Whatever we study, we'll pass. Whatever we get it, we'll get this kind of percentage. This kind of situation is very, very, very bad. It's good you are taking, structure is 60:40. You are taking internally 60%, external exam or semester end exam 40%, fine, I accept. But once you take up that kind of thing, you have to take up with more responsibility. Indirectly, you have taken more responsibility. 60% is in your hands. It can be used for the development of the student. So that responsibility we should not forget. You have taken more responsibility without your knowledge. 60% of the weightage is given by a particular teacher, that's good. Okay, are you doing with that seriousness? That is the question mark. With that kind of responsibility, that is the question mark. Responsibility means, recently, I think some of you have seen, there is a good advertisement for NMDC, National Mineral Development Corporation, responsible mining. I think some of you have seen responsible mining. Mining itself is a bad thing. And they are meddling the nature, meddling the Mother Earth, giving lot of pollution, these things. But they are calling it responsible mining. Even then they say that we protect the people. We protect that, we protect something. That is how we have to take the responsibility. Yeah, students are different from the different cultures, different attitudes, different this thing. Even then we have to take up that responsibility. Different standards. Have you seen, anybody must have seen, they are in every export, they are advertising responsible mining, which is a very uh, big deal. Mining cannot be small. So, same way we have to take up the responsibility, and okay, there are many gaps and weaknesses, and many issues are there. But we have to feel the responsible, how to make them better, how to do it better, how to, train them better, how to build their life. All these things we have to, as responsible people, as the most learned people, you have to look into that. You have already taken up the responsibility, more responsibility. If it is you are sending for a UPSC test, you are not responsible for that because everything is assessed by them. Now you are telling, you are very much on record, you are telling that I am assessing these people, I am making these people. So you are responsible for that. So this is my concern. So strengthen the evaluations. Tell the students very early. Hereafter we will be serious. The papers would be a bit difficult. Assignments would be difficult, and more assignments will be given. And you have to do better. And don't discourage them. You have to be better. You have to fit for the better things, better way, better higher education, better placements. You tell them reasons also. And though for those students who is doing well in academics but not placed, try to identify their family position, their income and all that. Call them and tell them why it is happening. You remind their family position if they don't get a job or something like that. Try to it should not create a fear. Don't misunderstand me. Should not I don't feel that you have to. It should go through some counseling and strengthening of the system. In the teaching learning process also same way should be serious, and all the HOD should be alert and spend time at least 2-3 hours a day around the classrooms, not in your chambers. So other day that Revant Reddy's Chief Minister of Telangana was telling what these people are, how these IAS people are prepared. They have a disease of air conditioning. They are not coming out of their rooms. They are supposed and expected to go out of the rooms to the people and connected to people and inquire the people and know their problems, solve their problems. This is what they have to do. And any collector, IAS fellow is not leaving the room. Openly he was telling. They have a disease of air conditioning. This is what he was telling. So don't be in that situation. Try to go around the classes, see what is happening when the students are alert or not, and attend to position or not. At the same level, teachers are justifying it or not, justifying their time and energy or not. Any issues are there, try to go around and strengthen the teaching learning. All these things should go simultaneously. Okay. So, non-teaching staff వాళ్ళు మీరు టు బి సపోర్టివ్ టు ద టీచింగ్ ఫ్యాకల్టీ అండ్ మీరు ఆ ల్యాబ్లు ఇవన్నీ మీరు చేయిస్తారు. మీరంతా విసుక్కోకుండా వాడు స్టూడెంట్ ఎవరైనా వచ్చి మళ్ళీ చేస్తాను, మళ్ళీ చేయాలి, లేకపోతే ఇంకా ఎక్కువ చేయాలి, లేకపోతే ప్రాజెక్ట్ చేయాలి అని అంటే మీరందరూ కూడా హెల్ప్ చేయాలి. మీరు ఫ్యాకల్టీకి ఒకవైపు హెల్ప్ చేయాలి, వాళ్ళు కొద్దిగా మంచినీళ్ళు, కాఫీలు ఇవన్నీ ఇచ్చి కంఫర్టబుల్గా ఉండేట్టు. అట్లానే స్టూడెంట్స్ కూడా యూ టు హెల్ప్ దెమ్. మీరు వాళ్ళకి బాగా అవ్వాలి, చాలా పర్ఫెక్ట్గా అవ్వాలి. అంటే వాడు ఏదో అడుగుతాడు, ఏదో మెటీరియల్ అడుగుతాడు, మీరు లేదంటారు, ఇంకంతే వాడు మోసిస్తాడు ఆ ప్రాజెక్టు. అది బాగానే ఉంటుంది అది, కానీ బట్ యూఆర్ నాట్ హెల్పింగ్ ద స్టూడెంట్స్. అంతే కదా, ఏదో మెటీరియల్ అడుగుతారు, లేకపోతే కొనమని అంటారు, లేకపోతే ఏదో ఇన్స్ట్రుమెంట్ అడుగుతాడు. మీరున్నా లేకపోయినా లేదంటారు. దాన్ని ఎక్కడన్నా ఉంటే సెర్చ్ చేసి తీసుకొద్దాము, వీళ్ళకి ఇద్దాము అనే యాటిట్యూడ్తో బిల్డ్ చేయకపోతే ఇన్ వాట్ వే వీఆర్ హెల్పింగ్ ద స్టూడెంట్స్? ఎనీవే, దిస్ ఈజ్ మై కన్సర్న్. ట్రై టు అండర్స్టాండ్ ఇట్ పాజిటివ్లీ. అప్పుడప్పుడు నాకు కోపం వస్తుంది. కోపం అంటే కొంచెం బాధ వేస్తూ ఉంటుంది. ఇట్ ఈస్ మై సెల్ఫిష్నెస్, దట్ ఈస్ అ డిఫరెంట్ స్టోరీ. అది అట్లా అనుకోవటం అనేది నా సెల్ఫిష్నెస్. ఎందుకు సెల్ఫిష్నెస్ అంటే, ఈ మధ్యలో ఎవరో మీడియా వాళ్ళు నాతో ఇంటర్వ్యూ చేశారు. చాలామంది 1,20,00,000 మంది చూశారు. కానీ వాళ్ళు వచ్చారు ఇక్కడికి ప్రత్యేకంగా. వస్తే మేము చాలామందిని చేసాం సార్, మీ మీద ఏంటి ఒక్కటి కూడా నెగిటివ్ కామెంట్ లేదు, ఎందుకు అని అడగటానికి వచ్చారు. అవును, నేను చెప్పాను వాళ్ళకి, వీ ట్రై అవర్ బెస్ట్. నేను ఒక్కడనే కాదు, అందరు కలిసి ట్రై చేస్తారు. అట్లీస్ట్ వాడికి పాస్ అవ్వకపోయినా, ఉద్యోగం రాకపోయినా, వాడి ఫీలింగ్ ఏంటంటే వాళ్ళ పని వాళ్ళు చేశారు, నన్ను ఏం అన్యాయం చేయలేదని ఫీలింగ్తో పంపిస్తాము. దిస్ ఇస్ ఇట్. అందరికీ 100% మనం ఏం చేయలేము. ఓకే, 5%, 10% అవ్వలేదు. అవ్వకపోయినా సరే మన కాన్షియస్కి ఏమి ఫీలింగ్ ఉంది, మనం చేయాల్సినంత చేసామా అని మనకు అనిపిస్తుందా లేదా, అట్లానే ఎదుటివాడికి అనిపిస్తుందా. దిస్ ఈజ్ వాట్ హ్యాస్ హ్యాపెండ్ ఇన్ ద లాస్ట్ 30-40 years జర్నీ. అందుకనే నెగిటివ్గా వచ్చి ఉండదు అని చెప్పాను. ఇంకా కారణాలు నాకు ఏం తెలిస్తే ఏం తెలియదు. ఎందుకు రాలేదు సార్ అని వాళ్ళు అడగటానికి వచ్చారు. ఒకడన్నా ఏదో చెత్తగా మాట్లాడాలి కదా, చండాలకు మాట్లాడతారు కదా, కానీ ఎవరు మాట్లాడలేదు. ఎందుకు అట్లా అయింది అని వాళ్ళు చాలా విచిత్రంగా అడగటానికి వచ్చారు. అంటే అయ్యి ఉంటుంది అది. వీ ట్రైడ్ అవర్ బెస్ట్ విత్ ఆల్ అవర్ కాన్షియస్నెస్. సో ఏదైనా కొంతమంది చేయలేకపోవచ్చు, కొంతమంది రీచ్ అవ్వలేకపోవచ్చు, కొంతమంది అవ్వకపోవచ్చు. అయినా వాడి తర్వాత అయినా ఫీల్ అయ్యి ఉంటాడు, వాళ్ళు చేయాల్సిందంతా చేశారు కానీ మనం అందుకోలేదు అని. దట్స్ ఇట్. సో అందుకని మీరు నాన్ టీచింగ్ అయినా వీ హ్యావ్ టు డూ అవర్ బెస్ట్. సో లెట్ us leave it after that. Okay, once again wish you a very, very Mahashivaratri to all of you. Let the Lord Shiva bless you all, your family members, your children and everybody. Thank you very much.